Whoa, now listen. Hopefully, you guys are now tuned into the first edition of Finance Fridays with LamboDrew. I'm your host. I definitely can't wait to go on ahead and kind of recap over the week what some major plays was, what some highs, what some lows was. So you guys can definitely make sure that y'all are taking advantage of these deals and of these opportunities. Listen, these videos won't be long for Fridays. Y'all guys will see them. I'm excited about this. So we're going to dive right on into this. If you guys got a chance to see the leverage show this week, recap on Tuesday and Thursday night, my people came on there and just rocked the house. Don, what more can I say? Don LeBloom, if you guys are definitely interested in getting in on that play, please make sure you guys get a hold of my guy Don and that Rhino XR Studios. It's definitely cooking. Make sure you guys go back and check that replay out because Don gave away on the leverage show over $25,000 worth of Meta real estate. And if you guys truly want to go on ahead and get involved with that, you guys can go on ahead and email Don at don@xrstudios.com. Again, that's don@xrstudios@gmail.com, if I'm not mistaken. He did leave it on the broadcast, so make sure you guys go back and look at the broadcast, and you guys can win your chance at a drawing this Monday night of making sure that you guys get in there and get a hold of the 12 spots that he's actually giving away and land in the metaverse. Super amazing. Thank you, Don LePlume. You were definitely the amazing part. Thank you, JT and my guy, Kennard Haney, for that awesome, amazing hookup and relationship. Definitely worth it, worth it, worth it. Then we move on to Thursday night. Thursday night, my guy, which was last night, Shohan, man, Bofala, he did his thing, definitely unveiling the night NFT. So DFI night, you guys want to go ahead and definitely tap into that because that's truly an amazing project that's actually backed up by hedge fund investors. Something different, something new, something a lot of you guys may have never seen or may have never been involved with. Make sure you guys go on ahead, look at that broadcast, recap, because it's definitely doing some amazing things. All right, now let's move on to some other bigger news as well. Listen, make sure you guys are tapping in every Friday because I'm definitely going to give you guys some plays. One of the biggest news this week, Jay-Z goes on ahead and sells Duce 25% of his stock for over $750 million. That is a huge play. Turned around and he kept the other 25% of his Duce. Only sold the 50% out of the 50%, sold 25% out of that, and actually cashed in for $750 million as Duce is actually valued at $3 billion with Bacardi. Talk about a major come up and adding to the network. Shout out to your Jay-Z on that. Listen, the stocks Friday literally went on ahead, the three big stock, the three index. They didn't do so. They actually ended this week in loss, all three of them. So make sure you guys are kind of looking at that and looking at that market and saying, you know what, if I'm parking too much of my money into this market, make sure that I'm actually not risking myself in some of these big S&P 500 plays that are actually kind of all over the board. Also, if you guys heard this week, that's probably big in the news, so pretty big for Meta this week. They restored former President Trump's social media access on the Meta field, which means pretty much he's going to be able to have access to start tweeting out again. Some of you guys who are involved with some of the plays that former President Trump is actually in, make sure you guys are actually leveling up on some of those plays because a lot of what he does, between Elon does, between sending out tweets and social media, actually begins to start moving those markets and move those markets big time for those who definitely know. Make sure you guys are tapped into that. Listen, there's some other plays I would love to read out for you guys that are definitely took place this Friday as well. Coinbase today actually went on ahead and sank this morning because its rivalry, Kraken, faced federal penalties. Because it faced federal penalties, it literally went on ahead, man, and kind of started plummeting down. You guys have to understand that Coinbase and some of these other ones are all connected together. So if you guys actually have some stock based into that, make sure you guys understand what's going down and why are things going down, why Bitcoin's moving down, why some of these other plays are moving upwards or downwards. And that's definitely one of those ones. Okay, listen, there's something else I want you to get. Cloudflare, for those and everything, man, who are in Cloudflare, they actually jumped up 3%, man, this Friday, which is amazing. Expedia, you guys on Expedia, fell almost 10% today. Make sure you guys are being able to go ahead and catch it when it rises back up again, so you guys can go ahead and take advantage of some of those financial plays. Lyft, oh my goodness, probably one of the biggest news of this week. Its stock tumbled over 30% in Lyft. For those and everything, man, who understand, Lyft has been definitely monumental out here. They had a 1/3 of their entire shares went on ahead and plummeted today, which literally went on ahead. They lost almost $300 million. It's crazy, okay? I take that back. They're valued at $300 million. They lost almost $100 million today. So make sure you guys are definitely tap into some of these plays, and you guys got some money into these plays, and you guys are moving the money around the correct way. All right? Listen, again, PayPal, for those and everything, man, who understands, PayPal is making some big stock moves. Make sure you guys are jumping on that as well. PayPal, I'm trying to tell you right now, has been leveling out, you guys, has been leveling out. And I believe that PayPal Holdings, Inc. will go ahead and do a big rise. So make sure you guys are tapped into that. For those who do know, man, also, I think it was Louis Vuitton wind up hit the market. And if I'm not mistaken, no, it was not Louis Vuitton. What's the other big one? It was another big one that hit the market. I think it was Gucci or one of the other ones. Hit the market. Make sure you guys are tapped into that, because it literally went on ahead, man, and took a downfall and went back up. Literally, let's execute this play. I want you guys to be able to be in front of some of these plays when they do move. If you guys are not in any ETFs, please get into some ETFs. Some big ones I'm going to call out next Friday, starting next Friday, will be monumental for you. I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to be here every single week, giving you some major plays, giving you some great things so that you can jump in and behold. Again, these videos won't be long, but these videos will be long. I'm going to make sure that each and every single one of these videos are directed to help you move ahead in your life. If you guys are not accessing Prize Pool, make sure you guys are parking your money in Prize Pool. Prize Pool is helping out a lot of great people being able to save money and save money for the long run. And they're also doing raffles with Prize Pool that is allowing you guys to invest and invest well. Again, this is tax season coming up. For those and everything, man, who's getting back taxes, make sure you're going on ahead and you're leveraging yourselves out correctly, paying down some of the debts, but investing this money. Put it in other vehicles. If you guys watch the Leverage Show, you guys understand that LamboDrew will always teach and preach to you guys about videos. Again, make sure you guys are making the very best of this, paying down your debts while also increasing revenue streams by putting it in other vehicles. I'm going to be giving you guys more plays each and every single week. Again, this was tuned in for a Friday edition of Finance Fridays with LamboDrew. I'm your host. I'll see you guys, man, next week, same time. Love you guys.